The movie begins with Noah, who was celebrating her 18th birthday and was very happy because now she could do whatever she wanted. Missing her father, she tells her friend that although her father was a bad man, she still remembers him. For Noah's birthday, her mom and Nick's dad had arranged a party. However, Noah wasn't enjoying the party because Nick wasn't there. His dad had sent him away for an internship. After a while, Noah learns that Nick is coming, so she rushes outside and hugs him as soon as she sees him. Noah tells him she was sure he would come. They start to romance, but then their parents spot them. Neither parent wanted Nick and Noah to be together, so seeing them so close, they leave. Nick had brought a necklace for Noah, which made her very happy. He tells her to always wear it. The next day, Nick and Noah spend a lot of time together. Noah's school year had ended, and there was a favorite party at school where Noah was dancing with everyone while Nick watched her from afar with his friends. Nick's friend, who was in love with Noah's friend, felt sad watching them dance and said that now these people would move on in life, get busy, and new people would come into their lives, which could put their relationship at risk. Hearing this, Nick became worried and started thinking that Noah might change after going to college. So he decided not to go to London, but to do his internship there so that he could spend as much time as possible with Noah. The next day, when Noah was returning from school, she noticed many parents gifting their kids new cars after school ended. Seeing this, Noah wondered how parents could give their children such expensive cars so quickly. At that moment, she found out that her mom, dad, and Nick had also bought a car for her. At first, Noah refused to accept the car, but later, with Nick's persuasion, she agreed. Noah and Nick went out for a drive, and Nick took her to show his new house, which his grandpa had gifted him. He also told her that he had canceled his plan to go to London, and now they would live together. Noah refused, saying she would have to lie to her mom that she was staying in a hostel and that she was tired of playing this hide-and-seek game. The next day, Noah's mom took her to see an apartment near college where a girl would also be staying with Noah. Meanwhile, Nick joined his dad's law firm. His dad had hired a girl named Sophia to work with Nick. Nick liked Sophia because she was very beautiful and intelligent. When Noah called Nick, he told her that he had to do an internship with a new girl. Noah asked what kind of girl she was, and Nick replied that she was very ugly and had a bad smell, so she was unbearable to be around. It was then revealed that Noah's mom and dad had deliberately brought Sophia into Nick's life to distract him from Noah and separate them. Noah's mom showed her pictures of Noah and Nick together and asked what was going on between them. Noah said they loved each other. Her mom told her to stay away from Nick because he was her stepbrother. Annoyed, Noah said she was now 18 and knew what she should and shouldn't do. This angered her mom, who told Noah to leave the house. Hearing this, Noah angrily left home and moved into the apartment. Her roommate, Gabriel, befriended her. Noah learned that 2 years ago, Gabriel had been in an accident while doing illegal car racing with her husband. Gabriel got seriously injured, and her husband left her. When he found out about her new relationship, he completely broke down. Gabriel warned Noah not to trust any boy. Noah went with Nick to meet his younger sister, and the three of them had a great time. As they were about to leave, Nikki's mom arrived. Nikki's mom had left her 10 years ago, and Nick was still upset about this. They all went to Nick's apartment, where Nick was very sad. Noah told him he should have listened to his mom, but Nick said his mom hadn't remembered him for 10 years. To cheer him up, Noah started romancing him and then took him to her rental apartment, where Nick was shocked to see Gabriel. Noah introduced Gabriel to Nick, but seeing her, Nick became tense because Gabriel was his ex-girlfriend. After seeing her, Nick quickly left, but accidentally dropped his phone there. Nick went to meet his friend, who was going to buy drugs. Nick told him that he had promised Noah he wouldn't do anything wrong, so he couldn't go inside with him. Nick's friend had sent him messages about this, but since Nick's phone was left at Noah's apartment, she found out about everything. Nick's friend went inside alone to get the drugs, and Nick followed him because he couldn't leave him alone. Inside, Nick met Ronnie's brother. Ronnie had kidnapped Noah in the first part of the movie and was now in jail. Noah also arrived there, and seeing her, Ronnie's men started attacking her because Noah was the reason Ronnie's brother was in jail. A fight broke out, and soon the police arrived and arrested everyone. Sophia handled the case and got Nick and Noah out. Nick refused to tell his dad about the incident, and Sophia agreed to keep it confidential. Noah was upset with Nick for getting involved in illegal activities again, but Nick apologized and promised not to do it again. Nick gifted Noah a cat, and they went to Noah's apartment, where they started romancing. At that moment, Gabriel arrived, forcing Nick to leave. The next morning, Nick's mom came to meet Noah, but Noah told her to leave without listening to a word. However, she said that Nick needed help and that Noah would have to talk to her if she wanted to know the truth about Nick, giving her a phone number to call. The next day, Noah went home and saw Sophia and her family having dinner. Seeing Sophia sitting close to Nick, Noah got jealous and realized Nick had lied to her about Sophia being bad and ugly. Noah told everyone there that she and Nick wanted to live together in the same room, which shocked everyone. After Noah left, her mom told everyone that after Noah's dad left, she started having bad dreams, which was why she behaved that way. Nick went out to talk to Noah, but she got angry at him. Nick tried to explain that nothing was going on between him and Sophia and that he only loved Noah. In response, Noah said that Nick's dad wanted him to marry Sophia because he liked her. Nick told Noah that no one could see. Then Sophia comes to Nick and tells him that they have won the case they came for, which makes Nick very happy. Overjoyed, Nick hugs Sophia. Meanwhile, Nova is at Nick's apartment when her mom arrives and starts nagging her. Nova responds saying, "I know you've been in a relationship with Nick's dad for a long time. Since you didn't stop yourself from loving him, why should I stop?" Saying this, Nova leaves. Nick returns and goes to his apartment to share the good news of winning the case with Nova, but she's not there. Nova is busy drinking with Gabriel and a guy named Michael, who lives in the apartment next to hers, so they often meet. Gabriel starts feeling sleepy and leaves. After Gabriel leaves, Michael tries to get closer to Nova, but she pushes him away. As Michael is about to leave, Nick arrives. Seeing both of them together, Nick gets angry and tells Nova to stay away from Michael. Nova suggests they take a break for some time. Nick thinks Nova is joking about Michael, so he scolds her harshly and walks away. On the other hand, Sophia has started liking Nick secretly. Nick goes to his garage to meet a friend and tells him there are misunderstandings between him and Nova. His friend ignores this and invites him to join a car race, telling him that Ronnie has just been released from jail and that they have a good chance for revenge. Hearing this, Nick agrees. Nick and his friend drive to the race location, where Nova also arrives with her friend to participate. Nick is shocked to see her. He didn't know Nova had come to take revenge on Ronnie for her kidnapping. The race begins and everyone speeds up. Meanwhile, Gabriel calls the police to report the race, so the police arrive shortly after. However, the racers manage to escape. After driving some distance, Nick and Nova try to take revenge on Ronnie by hitting his car from both sides, causing it to crash into a police car. The officer arrests Ronnie again, and Nick's friend wins the race. After the race, Nick goes to a party hosted by his dad to celebrate the case win with Sophia. Nova also arrives at the party with Gabriel, who had told her everything about Nick's past. Nick asks Gabriel to leave and tells him he didn't know about what happened with him. Gabriel explains that when she had the accident with Nick, she was pregnant, but he left her. Then Nova brings Nick's mom to the party, shocking everyone. Nick's mom reveals the truth. She wasn't a cheater. Rather, William had an affair with Nova's mother. She says Nova is William's daughter, so Nova deserves a share of the property. Everyone thought Nick's mom was having an affair, and that this daughter was the result of that affair. Hearing this, Nick asks her what proof she has. She says she took William's toothbrush for a DNA test. She also tells Nick that his grandfather kicked her out of the house because of his father's affair and denied her custody of him. Nick asks how she got the toothbrush, and Nova explains she had let her into the house. Hearing this, Nick yells at Nova, accusing her of ruining their family. He says he was happy with his dad before, but now realizes his dad was wrong, and his mom is here only for the property. He blames Nova for all this, saying he was happy before her. Nick starts to leave, but Nova follows him to talk. Nick says whatever happened between them is over. Then he goes inside and kisses Sophia at the party, which deeply hurts Nova. At that moment, Gabriel approaches Nova and shows her some photos of Sophia and Nick, trying to provoke her. Feeling upset, Nova leaves. Nick tries to leave with Sophia, but she advises him not to do anything he might regret later. Nick realizes that he truly loves Nova and that she is the only one for him. He searches for Nova in the party but cannot find her. Then Gabriel meets Nick and tells him that Nova will never be found again. The whole scheme was Gabriel's plan to take revenge on Nick, and she succeeded. Heartbroken after seeing the photos of Nick and Sophia, Nova goes to Michael to cheer up. When Michael tries to get close to her, she doesn't stop him due to her sadness. Then Nova goes outside where Nick sees her. He notices she isn't wearing his necklace, which means their relationship is over. Nova walks away without talking to Nick, and Nick leaves, heartbroken. In the next scene, Nova visits her dad's grave and says goodbye forever. Then she notices something written there, something Nick had written for her. Reading it, Nova becomes emotional. Nick had written, "Whenever there is darkness in your life, I will come as your light." Nova leaves, and with this suspense, the movie ends, leaving it unclear if there will be a sequel or not. Thank you for watching.